Hello.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Old Gray Bricks. Messy Monday. It's already been a little bit of a messy Monday, but as all Mondays tend to be. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Are y'all doing okay? GLS is in the chat, and so is Andrew Sada. How are you guys today? Rainy evening. Is it raining in New Jersey? Is it that evil acid rain that we were told was going to happen in the 80s? Remember that we were supposed to be burned by and melted down by acid rain and turn into that guy from RoboCop that got dumped in the vat of chemicals and then got hit by the truck and exploded. Remember that guy? That was gross.
The Toxic Avenger.
Yeah, or we were supposed to turn into the Toxic Avenger.
Or Raiders of the Lost Ark, where the Ark gets opened up.
Oh yeah, don't look, Marion. Keep your eyes shut. Right. I mean, okay, I was 10 when that movie came out, and I'm still traumatized by. I mean, I don't think I noticed that the guy's head exploded so much as that guy melted. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, his eyeball kind of drooped down.
I mean, is it so bad that then when you go to see the sequel and he's pulling the guy's heart out, you're like, nah, it's not so bad.
It's all about shock value, and once you get adjusted to it, it's all good.
Although Chilled Monkey Brains about did it again. I'm just gonna say when they lay the monkey's head and pull the top off.
Oh Lord, yeah.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That took care of my exotic cuisine ever eating again.
I got you.
Meat and taters from here on out.
Actually, the three spookiest movie scenes I've ever seen are Large Marge from Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Remember when Large Marge will get you and she gets the old claymation and goes blah, and jump scares at you? Scary. Scared the life out of me. In Superman 3, which the whole movie's scary, but Superman 3, when the lady gets pulled back in the computer and gets turned into the robot lady, total freak show. And then the last one is when the Vulcan dies in Star Trek 1. When he turns in the transporter accident and it screams like a baby scream, that's nightmare fuel for me. I'm just going to say.
In comparison, for me, it was definitely Alien.
Yes.
With the xenomorph. That
chest popper.
Just not the chest popper scene itself, but when the alien is chasing everybody around and kicking them off one by one. That's some scary stuff right there.
Yeah.
And then Serpent and the Rainbow came home from that movie, and my buddy and I walked through the house with butcher knives, making sure that there was nobody there because that movie freaked us out.
I've never seen that.
I remember that name. I don't remember anything about the movie, though.
It was basically about Bill Pullman going to, I think, either down into Louisiana and then to Haiti. They were making zombie, or it was basically zombie powder, is what it was, and stuff like that. So,
supernatural stuff. That's what freaks me out. Like Chucky and Omen, the original Omen movie.
See, but I don't watch those, so my level of
I've never seen any of the others. I unfortunately saw a little bit of that one, and that was enough for me.
I'm done.
I guess I don't find those that scary because it's kind of like obviously fake. I don't know. Jaws scared the living daylights out of me when I saw.
Yeah, I don't go in the ocean much
because that's realistic.
And
what's awesome to do is in the water outside of Jekyll that's kind of murky. If you're standing there next to your wife, you take your foot and slide it across her back of her leg, and then you'll. I'm sorry, Matt. I cut you off.
So, an Alien, all the Alien movies used to like just, but I watch until they make sure it was dead. But it wasn't.
Did y'all ever see a B movie called Slithus about this man creature come out of the ocean and was terrorizing, and they thought they killed him, and then at the very end of the movie, he reaches up and grabs the lady's leg on the boat. And the creature itself, it was just. I've never seen it again. I don't even know if you could find it on video, but it was.
And then now as far as grossing me out as an adult, I would say Fluke Man from the X-Files. That's just, yeah. And then there was that whole episode with the inbreeders. That one will really just send you running for the hills and not those hills. But yes.
Well, I was about to say you may be running away from the hills.
From the hills, yes. Now the funny thing is that I am not a horror movie fan from today's genre. I love all the Universal ones. You know, Frankenstein, Frankenstein Monster, Bela Lugosi, the Vampire, the Wolfman, all those classic Universal monsters. I love those. Didn't enjoy them much as a kid. It wasn't. I think it was later life that I kind of appreciated those. However, my wife in the 80s, she basically watched every scary movie that the video store had. Talking about Aquaman.
No, it wasn't Aquaman.
That was scary though. That was scary.
For me, it's the Mega Block section of the Lego Wow.
Oh,
You're welcome.
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that was kind of
My
bad.
wife will sit in she will watch scary movies all the time. Her and Thomas Matthews' counterpart are kissing cousins as far as
Okay, that went weird. That went weird really fast.
All right, so they're birds of a feather. I'll just put it that way.
There you go. That's better.
But my wife will sit there.
I don't want your wife kissing my husband.
I was about to say, in North Georgia, that has more depth of meaning than it does in other places. So. Because we can talk about Deliverance or we're not. So.
Well, there's a rule at my house about 80s horror movies. Thomas is like, hey, you're going to Lego. Do you mind if I just put a horror movie on? I said, there cannot be any screaming women who are running away from things. That I don't want to hear that. Like, it's dumb and it's annoying. And you could watch that when I go play hockey. And so he watches the cheesy 80s horror movies when I'm out of the house playing hockey. That's horror movie time. So,
but the worst part is that my wife will sit there and she knows something's coming because she's seen them all, and she'll just kind of do this, like she'll just kind of. I can see her glancing out the corner of her eye. I'm like, something's coming, isn't it? She's like, no, and then I'll jump out of my freaking seat, and she's all, I'm like, evil.
that's mean.
Well, okay. So speaking of that, just shifting. I'm not a roller coaster guy. I don't like roller coasters. It's just a thing. So my brother, who I hate my brother. I love my brother. I hate my brother. He said, hey, we were at Universal. And he goes, you want to try the Jurassic boat ride? And I'm like, the what? He goes, it's a boat ride. You get on a boat. So he sticks me on it. And of course, you're bouncing up and everything. And there's dinosaurs. And I'm like, all right. And then all of a sudden, ding, 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 ding. It starts blowing me up. And I'm like, this is youth pastor and a pastor having a Christian cussing conversation. You big stupid jerk. He goes, no. He's lying. No. It's just a slow ride down, right? So we get over the humps. He goes, that's not so bad. And then comes the point where the T-Rex starts to bite you, and you just go straight down. So I didn't talk to him much the rest of that day.
So do they still have the Jeep ride there? The Jurassic Park
I'm
Jeep?
not trying it if it is.
So
It's not quite as bad, I don't think. 'Cause I never saw the boat ride, but
a more recent movie that I think was quite terrifying, 28 Days Later.
Oh, Fast Zombies are not cool.
I saw that on a weeknight. I was the only person in the theater, and he wakes up and he's like the only person that he can see in the city of London, and I'm like, well, this is kind of creepy. I'm the only person in this theater. Maybe the whole world's turned into zombies.
Hello. All right, so I want to know, why is Nick calling me now that he wants to skip the Dana update? I'm just not feeling the love, Nick. What's up with that, man? What's up with that?
Are you threatened by him?
He loves.
Harsh.
Very harsh.
Very harsh.
So I have a real.
You should be. Are you threatening me?
I have a real live horror thing that happened today at our house.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, tell that story.
So I had my students from my class over Sunday night, and we decorate extensively for Halloween. We have the motion activated witch who's like, ha ha ha, come in, my pretty. And then we have a raven that goes, caw, caw, right when you get there, and the eyes glow red. And there's a couple. There's like a tree that like its arms move. It doesn't make any noise. So we had all this stuff. We had the like lights turned on. Students came over. Much merriment was had. Students leave. Thomas says, "I'm going to go outside and turn off all the stuff." So he comes in. Apparently everything's turned off. Not quite. So I go off to school. I'm teaching, and I get this text from him. He's like, "OMG, a package delivery person approached our porch and set something down, and it triggered the Raven and scared him so bad. He was upstairs in the master bath, and he thought somebody was being murdered in the front yard." That's how loud this person screamed. And you know, he goes right up by the door to set the pack and goes, "Ah, ah!" And apparently he's like, "Ah!" And so Thomas, not knowing what had happened, wanting to know somebody was being murdered in our front yard, runs down the stairs, throws the door open, scaring the guy a second time, and he's like, "Ah!"
Wait. Was he fully clothed? Because that could have been a factor. I'm just gonna.
It was like UPS. He was at least wearing the brown shorts. So
yeah, I bet he was.
So
He wore the brown shorts today.
Red color.
Yes, brown. It's a safe color. If you're on the truck and you can't find a restroom, no one's gonna know. Yeah, brown color.
You know your packages from here on out are always going to be crushed.
Or they're going to get left at the curb.
I'm going to toss it from the road. He gave the guy some candy, apologized profusely, and the guy admitted that he had been taking pictures of our front yard because he thought it was so awesome, and then the front yard turned on him. What kind of fan of Halloween are you if you're that freaked out by a crow going, "Ah, ah"?
Well, if it startled you, that's what happens.
By the way, Nick explained that you were giving about kissing cousins. That was the update we didn't need today. So
that was the update we didn't need.
And I'm not going to then comment on what he just said.
Well, now is that like the Elvis movie, Kissing Cousins, or just?
I was just making a reference of people of the same
Family tree.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily like personalities, likeness. I don't know. Whatever you want to call it.
Keep digging.
Yeah, it's not getting better.
No, it's not. It's not.
I instigated that. I started it up again.
You troublemaker.
I put it out there. You just swung at the ball.
I did. Swung and missed.
Oh, me. I hope you guys are having a great day today. It has been Monday. I actually didn't have staff meeting, which made the Monday better, but I have extra staff meeting tomorrow at a working lunch, so that's going to make it doubly bad on Tuesday. So,
is there a staff sample involved?
I hope
so. You're having a second dose today, is what you're saying?
Yes. So we have staff meeting that's supposed to be like an hour. That's been running 2 hours. So they said, hey, let's take that second hour and we're going to do it on business lunch every Tuesday, which is fine. We're just working, hanging out. So now it's still 2 hour staff meeting and now a 2 hour lunch on Tuesday. So instead of halving it, it doubled it. So that's life for us right now. So
well, that makes the day go quicker.
No, it doesn't. It does not.
Because you get to leave at 5, right? Isn't that the way it works?
Unless it's Wednesday, and then I'm there till 8. So, but that's the way it is. All right, let's do a spin around the room. Mr. Moto was sorting something. What are you sorting? Hello, Moto. How are you today?
Translucent. So this is all of the solid pieces. These are all the plates.
Nice.
And then I've got a bunch of other stuff. Here's a fun one. Maybe you guys can identify this strange piece.
That is from the Knights Kingdom 2.
Oh. Yeah, you're right.
Knights Kingdom 2 Castle, and it's a stained glass window, I believe.
Cool.
Or it could be Harry Potter. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I believe you are correct.
I think you're correct too.
But yeah, there's a million windscreens. There's like a million aircraft parts, dishes, space rocks. It's all over there. It was like 3 gallons.
Yes,
that we sorted.
It does rock.
And I finished up the cat. So the kitty
Oh,
cat's
wow.
got the right shape now.
Oh,
Just freaking awesome.
I need that. Are there instructions?
How long did it take to build that? Are those real Lego pieces? Is that a kit?
I will. Somebody thought it was a set when I was at the playground, but I'll rotate it very slowly so you can screen cap it so you can make your own.
Mm.
Oh, it's got that butthole.
Yes!
Oh darn! I
think-
haven't. Hang on, I gotta find that GIF. Hang on.
The pink
Hang
is
on.
almost too small, I think.
There it is.
There we go.
Maddie hasn't been with us in quite a while. I haven't had to use that in a while.
But there's the kitty cat, apart from a couple of like 4 pieces split on it, and then there's the mouse. That goes with
Cool.
the cat.
And you
Yeah,
put
I saw
the
your-
cheese
I saw
wedge
your-
on it.
I saw your video, Moto, about that you were explaining how sometimes after a while the limbs will crack.
Well, yeah, these ones were really turned or really stressed. And what happened is the weather got cold, so at the playground it dropped to like 50 degrees, and then like 4 of them split right along the tail because they were stressed so much.
You let your cat go to the playground?
I build at a playground. Yeah, I take all my brick and I go to a playground for like 4 or 5 hours every Sunday afternoon.
And how often are you interrupted by little kids asking, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, it depends on the crowds. I mean, when it's warm out, I have lots of kids that stop by and they think it's cool, and the parents think it's cool, and they take lots of photos and stuff, and that's part of the fun of it.
But you're going to the park when it's 37 degrees out?
No, I mean, it went down to 50, 55. So
Wait,
not too.
what degrees is that in Canadian? I don't know.
I don't know.
It's Celsius.
And then I've been working on the Flower Girl, the head of it. So
That's cool.
that scared my son. He was intimidated by it. He freaked out and ran away.
It looks like brain coral.
Yeah, looks like brain coral. It's a little creepy right now. I still have to work on it.
brain coral.
It reminds me of Rom, if you remember that comic book,
The Space
Yes.
Knight.
The Space Knight.
What is that supposed to be? Rom under his armor?
I don't know.
The naked Rom. You can't put that on my show.
Or is that supposed to be the Wraiths?
Oh, could be whatever. Other than that, I've been sorting, just lots and lots of sorting. And I went to the Pick-a-Brick, and they had. I'll show you this. This is like a haul part of the show. Okay, we'll start with these. So the good old Pick-a-Brick, I spent 2 hours packing leaves.
That's not what I thought.
I thought you said packing weed. However, I thought you said.
Leaves. Tree branches.
Oh wow.
Leaves.
It's amazing.
Is that a new color? Or is it just the way the camera is?
Yeah, this is the dark green. This is the normal green.
Wow, okay. It looks almost like a mint green on my, but that may be my screen.
It's just the lighting.
Oh, the lighting. And then this is lavender. And then, because I want to do more of the cat type stuff, I've got 3 gallons of the whites. So, looking forward. And then if you're going to do that, you need lots of carrots. So,
Yep.
Oh wow.
yeah, my fingers are finally coming. They finally have the calluses now to not be completely damaged every time I do that for like 4 hours. But there you go.
If you gotta have calluses for Lego building, that may be you're ready for the extreme team, I guess.
Now, does your Lego store bring out a table and chair for you to sit on, or you got to stand the whole time?
No, you just stand the whole time.
Stand the whole.
There. You just stand by the little shelf that's by the Pick-a-Brick wall, and you.
Well, now when Dana goes into his Lego store, the little trumpets come out, the red carpet rolls out from the floor, and then they bring out a royal rolling chair for him to scoot about where he wants to go. So
No.
What can I say?
So it was interesting. This Lego store didn't have any limits, which was good. So that's why I spent so much time there. The other Lego store, if they have the branch elements, you can stack them, but you're limited to 1 large cup per visit.
Really?
Yeah, per day. So you can keep coming multiple days, but they're usually gone within 1 day.
Huh.
Because lots of people visit that one. So even though they limit to 1 cup, usually it's gone within a day.
Is that the one that Kevin Hingle worked out long ago? Didn't he work in one in Colorado?
Colorado Mills, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Interesting. That's one of the.
I've been to that store.
It's a good one.
It's one of the older
I've actually been
stores.
there a long time ago.
It's large from what I hear. I mean, it was much larger than the other one.
Yeah,
Than the-
well, most of
That's why-
those outlet type stores are usually larger, big stores.
So I like it, yeah. It's one.
Yeah,
that's
it was
close
one of
to me.
those that was a former outlet because Dawsonville used to be an outlet.
Yeah, the Colorado Mills is called the Colorado Mills Outlet Store or Outlet
Right.
Mall. So
And actually, Sugarloaf Mills is an outlet store. So
Well, it's technically a brand store, but it still has elements, I believe, of the because it was one of the first ones. It's the one that moved from Dawsonville over there.
yeah, I know because it's listed as an outlet store, they can sell damaged boxes at a discount, whereas
And that
most
is-
Lego stores
and-
won't.
and that is what's ironic is that both the Sugarloaf Mills and the Colorado store, those were the only 2 stores that were that way.
Oh wow.
Those were the only 2.
Okay,
Yeah.
I learned something today.
Yeah, I remember. I love the Dawsonville store. Linda, the manager of Sugarloaf, was the manager there and has been there for a long, long time. But I can remember going to that store. It had that Lego carpet that was black with primary colors in it. Great. But I can remember picking up those fig packs from Star Wars and Rock Raiders and all that kind of stuff, and the rare Rock Raider Chief. You know, you could get those for like $1, and I wish that I got a ton of them, but I didn't.
Oh yeah.
Knowing that they're worth $300 nowadays, it's crazy.
I mentioned I also sorted out all my figs and animals, so these are all the fig parts.
Amateur,
Oh, wow.
amateur.
Okay, can I just go ahead and say this? I've sold over 600 minifigs now on Whatnot. 600 minifigs, and I have not made a dent.
Good, but yeah, this is not bad for what 240 quarts of just thrift donated stuff.
That's cool.
You know, you got a couple crazy little figures.
I got
in
one
there.
of those trolls. Those trolls are cool. That's a lot of jelly Zoom figures there.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, the Yeti. The Yeti's a cool thing.
yeah. I mean, there's Captain Phasma's in here. I mean,
You know, the only thing about
The
that
statue?
Yeti figure, the other ones, they painted them a little bit, but for some reason they left the Yeti just monochrome color.
Yeah.
yeah. Of course, no one wants this.
Yes. No, they don't. That doesn't sell for nothing.
But I got
yeah.
Scotty, Flash, Aliens. I mean, it's just a hodgepodge of junk. Star
The
Wars.
number of items I've sold on Whatnot now is like 640 something or whatever, and so yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, let's. I'm gonna mute you for half a second while you're dumping parts there, Moto. I'm gonna go on to Tim. Tim, what's up in your Lego world? By the way, your name is Tim, right? We haven't seen you in like forever.
Yeah.
It's skipping out on us. We
I
appreciate
checked
it.
it was still- Oh, well, let's see. It's been a busy few weeks. Been working on video stuff. The big thing, part of when I started the Wild West and my display was because I did all these historical figures and stuff. And so tomorrow I'm actually meeting with the local historical society to see about what I can do as far as Lego and Western stuff and do some displays and stuff with them. So that was one of the end goals when I started all that. So I'm excited to see how and where that plays out. So
Cool.
that's a big thing. And Chima Day is today, National Chima Day. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Butt Chop
Apparently
2021.
the Google didn't remind me of that today, so
So I spent yesterday really working on getting all my Chima out and made a video and promoting all that. But Butt Chop started that year or two ago. And so he and I we loved Chima. So we were really trying to make it a big deal. Obviously, it didn't make it that big a deal. But
I now feel compelled to make a Nexonite Day.
we talked about that. Yes, I love Nexonite too, and Monster Fighter Day too.
I think I need to figure out when Steve Erickson's birthday is, and that will be next tonight day.
I was waiting to say it. I was going to say it.
I'm all for that.
Okay, I'm going to find it right now. I'm going to find his birthday right now.
Perfect.
Anyway, that's pretty much
I
all
love
going
that we're
on.
all on the same page.
This is a group effort.
I'm down for it. I make me get them out and build them and dig them all out. So I'm up for that.
Hey, Tim, is your thing still in the museum? Is it be on display and all that kind of stuff?
No, they took all that down. It's sitting down in my living room right now.
Okay.
But I don't know. I'm going to try and find some place to take it and hang it for a while. So actually,
a limited engagement, I guess.
Another museum in another little town, I think in January, we're doing I'm helping a little bit, but I think my Western build's going to go in that and it'll be there for a while. It's they're redoing it and stuff. So yeah, the museum thing's kind of getting big in my world right now.
That's good, though.
It's okay. I mean, it promotes Lego and shows that it's a lot more than just a toy. So
yeah,
gotta love that.
Yeah, that's cool. Cool deal. I haven't heard from you. Have you been watching the Lego Masters this season?
Yes, I have.
We might need to roll you on Thursday if you want to help talk with us about that.
I can, yeah.
Okay, good deal. That'd be fun. Next night day, November 30th.
That's a hater right there. That's a hater. That's a hater.
I'll start digging them out.
That's awesome.
I'm sure that we're going to figure out what Erickson's birthday is. I'll call his mom if I have to.
That's right. We can get a hold of her mom. Well, but she'd be like, "Why?" And then we would tell her, and then she wouldn't give it to us.
Oh no, see
if it's on his Facebook page.
I was going to say I'm friends with them on Facebook. I bet we can find it. I probably won't be anymore, but
we won't attach your name to it.
If they haven't unfriended me yet, you're safe.
Wait, hold on. How come no one's ever questioned why Data has the Erickson's mom's phone number?
Well, I found Mark. I couldn't find
I'm
Steven.
the local Lego guy. You know.
I mean,
you have to walk up
have
to
the
the
Erickson
Erickson's and say,
mom's
I was
phone
talking
number.
to
Let's
him.
be honest.
Well, the reality is that I had to get some parts for Mark, and his mom came and picked them up from me. So that's how I have his number.
His birthday is February the 14th.
That's Mark, not Steven.
Valentine's Day, baby.
Oh, that's my birthday.
Oh, that's Mark, not Steven. Although I think Mark hates it worse.
I think we would irritate either one of them with.
I think it should be February 14th. That would be awesome. Right around Valentine's Day. Spread the love.
It is Valentine's Day.
It's my birthday as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Are you okay with next night day?
Yeah, no one's going to celebrate it, so sure.
Oh, wait a minute. Is it Steven or Mark's birthday?
Mark's birthday is the 14th.
Mark's birthday, yeah.
Mark's birthday is the 14th?
Is the 14th.
February
14th, yeah.
Then there we go.
Are we going to tell them ahead of time?
No.
We're going to surprise them. Of course, they
And we should
probably
make a nice big heart with Lexonite guys in it,
Yeah, there we go.
I think
merge the holidays.
I think there's
I'll even make a T-shirt for it.
yeah, there's an Exonite shield that has some hearts on it or something like that. I forget what it is, but yeah, that'll happen.
Hey, Dana, call their
Can you
mom.
guys tell me what the heck this is?
It's a hockey
Wow.
thing.
Player,
Player, yeah.
How is it supposed to work?
you push him down in his head, and it makes the arms move.
Or if it had arms, the arms would move if you pushed it down.
Actually, he's a.
That's
He's
not really
a,
how players work, I gotta tell you.
Yeah, it's perplexing me. I found like 6 of these, and I just could not figure out what the heck they were for.
Are those maybe McDonald toys? I don't know.
Yeah, I think those are the McDonald's ones. Hey, Dana, can you call the
Okay.
Erickson's mom and please ask them not to watch the show so that they don't know this is coming?
I can 100% I can 100% guarantee the 18 that are watching now there is no Erickson involved. All right, let's go to Captain Xavier. What's up, buddy?
Yo, I got back from North Carolina yesterday. Went and did a Nerf charity event there. And that was cool. Nerfing for autism. Lovely fun.
Cool.
And I have gotten The poster's up.
Yay!
Creating them last time. Now they're actually up here on my wall. And they're lovely.
That's cool.
They're very cool. I remodeled my castle table so it actually rolls around now, so I can actually get to all sides of the castle. So I should be able to now get it all updated. I plan to raise the entire terrain up another 3 bricks so I can put basements in all of my village, and that'll be fun.
Nice.
And I put in a giant television hooked up to a computer so I can put instructions on the big screen.
Oh wow, that's what I need.
Yes,
That is
I love
exactly
this.
what I need.
Yeah.
Yeah. It takes up about an inch of my workbench because modern televisions are skinny, and so I don't have the instructions taking up space, and they're enormous, and I can see what's going on.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. I'm
So,
gonna do something like that.
There's an idea for you.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
And I've been sorting minifigures. And I went to several Pick-a-Brick walls on my way to and from North Carolina. So I went to one in the Seattle area on my way to SeaTac Airport, and then I went to the one in Raleigh on my way to RDU on the way home, and got a bunch of stuff that hasn't actually made it out of my car yet.
Any strange?
Somebody at the Nerf event brought me a Lego because they do that. They brought me a minifig. It was awesome.
Did you get any strange looks from TSA?
What?
Did you get any strange looks from TSA?
No.
No. You evidently
No.
did you check them or did you carry them on?
What, the Lego?
Yeah.
Carried it on. Why would they care about Lego?
Oh, trust me. Going through the Boston airport with 2 large Pick-a-Brick cups of trans light blue 1x1 round bricks, I got pulled to the side.
Well, that's
But they
very
think it was
suspicious.
Nets.
Yeah. I'm sorry, 1x1.
I've gone through SeaTac with Nerf blasters in my luggage, and they've never cared. So
Maybe that's because they follow you on YouTube.
it's entirely possible. Amsterdam didn't let me carry on my Nerf blasters, and so I ended up missing my flight. But SeaTac doesn't care. Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good for security.
America.
So that's what I've been up to.
That's good. That's good. Good to have you here, sir.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to our only Canadian. Are we in our room here the same Canadian percentage as Lego Masters? No, we're
No.
low. We're very low.
Yeah.
So you have to represent your country well, sir. There you go. All right, there's your flag. All right, good deal.
I am still merging my Bricklink store, getting all the duplicates out. 87% done. Whatever, you can see that. Hopefully that number goes up by the end of the chat. We'll see. But yeah, it's been a pretty quiet week. I've just been trying to get this done. I've been working on it for about 2 weeks now. Hopefully done by Wednesday. That's my goal. We'll see.
That's cool.
Yeah. And Duplo train track will come in shortly, and I have already received a Duplo train car, which is just the car. It's not the actual motorized one that will be coming in December or January. But I'm working on a project with the new Duplo motorized train.
Nice.
And these guys are like the little return. You know what I mean? Stop, go back, reverse direction. That's the words I'm looking for. It's Monday.
It is Monday. It is very Monday. Minifig Collector, by the way, Moto, Minifig Collector said that's a skater from McDonald's early 2000 or 2000. Okay.
Yeah, 2003 is the mold date on it.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, it's a weird piece.
All right. Good deal. Good to have you here, sir. We said pre-chat. I can't remember. Are you going to try to make it to our Atlanta convention?
It's in my plan. It depends on what I'm bringing is depending on how long the actual show is.
I got you.
Because I can't get this castle set up in less than a day. Like hypothetically, I can, but that's if it's in perfect condition, and if I'm traveling, down south for a day and a half, I don't think it'll survive the trip as well as it did to Chicago.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it
And-
survives better. I don't know. We'll see.
And we do have curbs similar to Birmingham, so that's an issue.
Yeah. Hey, I've been to the States 4 other times since Birmingham, and my face has survived. So I'm at a 20% chance right now of falling flat on my face while at a Lego, while in the States. Actually, every time I went, it was for Lego related at some point or another. So we can say
Sweet.
Lego convention wise, yeah.
All right, man. Well, it'll be good to see you. It'll be super good to see you. I believe there's hotel and stuff information supposed to be coming out soon if they haven't already. So
He has a place to stay.
oh, that's right.
I was given an invite.
Be careful of all the decorations on the front porch. You don't want to.
Well, not only that, but I'm sure if you accidentally roll out of bed the wrong way, you will land on several Lego sets. So there's also that problem.
Thankfully, I'll have 5 months to get the Lego off of the guest bed before you get here. But if you were
You can leave it
coming
there. I'll just.
in, it would be a dire situation of I would have to carry unfinished projects from the guest bed to some other room just so you'd have a place to sleep.
Well, let's just say, Matt, I've got a trailer. You can store it in the trailer while I'm there. How about that?
Nice.
And just
That's a lot of
forget
going
about it.
up and down stairs, though. So how about if I just
Well, it's
try
only
to-
one time, really. It's just down the stairs.
Because then the trailer will leave with them.
Exactly.
You can just have my unfinished projects.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
He has a large trailer. He can,
I have a large house. I could just put it in the basement.
Matt. Okay, go ahead and admit, Matt, you're going to be like me because we have similar ADHD things. It'll happen like a couple nights before, if not the night before, because that pressure makes us work, right? I mean, the deadline makes it happen. At least for me, it does. Anyway, so.
So I
have
invited.
I
invited
have to
my
make
student-
an impromptu question real fast. Is anybody else having large amounts of fireworks right now, or is it just me?
It's
the
still
ball
just
always
you.
here.
Okay, yeah. It's been going on since Saturday. So
Yeah.
every night
Well,
around
that's-
from 7 until 9, it's sporadic fireworks.
Oh
what you
no,
get
we
from
haven't, which is
Indian
great.
neighbors.
Yes. We have a very large Indian community in my area.
I got you.
I have
We don't
an
have a
Indian-
Halloween Express anywhere nearby, but we have several fireworks stands. Tells you how things are going.
Wonderful. All right. Hey, Matt, what's going on in your world, man? Well, tell us about the hat. Is it just a jack-o'-lantern hat?
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right.
Is it
My
just the
seasonal.
jack-o'-lantern hat?
It's
My
not
season.
best.
It's the hat for the week. So to somewhat answer your question, I invited my students to come over to the house last night, and there was 48 hours of tidying up. The house looks great, but my office, we shut the door to, looked like one of those episodes of Hoarders where there was like a little path to walk through all the things that had gotten moved. I mean, partly we had these crates that we brought up all the Halloween decorations from the basement, and I didn't want to carry the crates back down because I will need them in 2 weeks after Halloween. So I just chunked them all into my office. But no, I'm actually hoping it won't be last second because I need to just make some decisions. There's some projects in there on the guest bed which were ideas for builds that I lost enthusiasm for, and I probably need to just do triage and go, I'm either going to tear this down or I'm going to finish it. So I need to kind of go in there and just make some hard decisions, I guess. I guess they're not that hard, but make decisions one way or the other.
I got you.
Right. I've been super busy. This is probably the busiest semester ever in my teaching career, and I have 14 more teaching days. Not that I'm counting.
Counting them down.
It will be very welcome. I have done basically nothing Lego related, and I probably won't for another 14 days. But the end is nigh, and I will say that not having built for a while has definitely kind of gotten whetted my appetite to get back in here and do some extensive building again. So absence makes the heart grow Legoer or something like that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I haven't built in like weeks, and I'm kind of weirded out by it. But I've made such a mess with all the minifigs that I'm just kind of like I'm not in the mood just because it's kind of motivating me to get them out of here or get them organized so I can build. So that's kind of motivating, I guess. But it's also about to be busy season for me, which is always busy season, it seems like. So, all right, Dana, how are you, sir?
I am good. Even though it's the Monday before the week of Halloween, and I am still building what I'm going to wear for Halloween, but I'm cheating because the costume, I just didn't have the time, so I'm going to finish one part that I'm making myself, and the other portion of it, I'm just going to buy. That can happen, right? We can do that.
What?
I know, but the piece I'm
Off
making,
the shelf? Are you kidding me?
well, once you find out, once you see, you'll be like, oh, well, yeah, that would have been just easier to buy than it would to try and make. So,
Okay.
buckle up, it's Dana time. That's right. So today I received in a much larger bag of these green dots, which gave me the ability to finish the green.
Oh, yay.
So the green will go up onto the wall up on top, probably, or I will shift things around because as you now see, there is red and blue to go with the white and the orange. So now we have green. And then I'm waiting until Bricks and Pieces restocks these medium lavender dots that I need like 202 of, and I have like 20. So and that will allow me to do the pink gal, and she'll go up there and she will finish out the 6 until Lego starts producing some more colors in these dots so that I can make some of the other colors. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know about the basement. He's looking a little green around the edges.
What's that? That spaceman's looking a little green around the edges. No different than when I look jaundiced when I wear my bedding costume. I did get I got one of these. I want to build this. I don't know if you guys have gotten this. The GOP. This is really kind of cool. I'm excited about that.
Oh, that's nice.
And then I got some. I'll make my public service announcement on here for those people who in Atlanta watch this show or check your other Lego stores. I was told by Michael at our North Point store that on Saturday Saturday's going to be like the mall Halloween day, I guess. And so from the Halloween time. So the Lego stores, or at least mine here at North Point, will be giving away a poly bag between 2 and 5, and it will be this one, which is this little fall Harvest City poly bag. They also said that they will also have them on Halloween if you go there in costume as well. And then also these are now showing up at Target. So even if you don't have a Lego store nearby, you can check your Target for these poly bags, which is kind of cool.
There's also a make and take for Halloween on the 26th, 27th, the Wednesday, Thursday, after 5 p.m.
What?
What?
Yeah, it was in the Brick Fan site a couple weeks or like last week.
So this week they'll have
It's like a Frankenstein, I think, or something like that.
a little tiny Frankenstein bill.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wednesday and Thursday.
Yeah, that's what I saw. Wednesday, Thursday after 5, but check your local stores.
I'm going to email my store and find out because
I'll see
they have not been letting me know about these pop-up things that happen. Because Lego marketing has decided that social media can take care of their marketing.
Oh, poor Lego.
Yeah. Have I mentioned before that the marketing department is the root of all evil?
I agree.
I'll say it again. But other than that, I'm sorting dots for Pink when I can finally build her. Other than that, it's just been taking care of Dexter because it's 4 times a day feeding him. But he's doing better. And tomorrow he gets a colorful sash instead of bandages. So that'll be nice.
Oh, that's wonderful. So, how many colors, by the way, of the astronauts are you going to do?
6 for sure. Because I thought about doing black, and that's just going to be a whole lot of black. Not very cool. I could do gray, but then I don't know. Maybe I could do gray.
Yellow?
Yellow.
I tried.
Yellow was a classic one.
I tried to do yellow, and I did it digitally, and it's just a whole lot of yellow. It just did not look appealing. I could do it, but it just doesn't look appealing. It's just too much. I mean, because the face is yellow, and then everything else is yellow. It just looks like a big splotch of yellow on that black background. It just it doesn't look right.
Well, I will agree. When they put out Benny's and they put the yellow space guy in there, I'm like, what?
I know.
You could have done a black. You could have done everything except for
been
naked
red.
space
It
man.
should have been red, but no, they did yellow. They did. So
I
now-
threw the link in private chat for that.
Yellow's
For that
cool. What's
promo.
wrong with yellow?
He's
There's
naked.
something wrong with- He's a naked spaceman. Yeah. Spaceman. Wait, is this a Chris Campbell from Disney World?
I think it is
He might actually be at
the Lego store.
it's dark.
It's very loud.
Hi, folks. Live from Epcot at Frozen Ever After, where I've still got
Hey,
about
man.
30 minutes in line. Also, I can't hear a word you're saying, just so you know.
Oh, there's his ear. Look at there.
He's all ear.
It's very dark in this building.
It is very dark where you are.
It is. And there's your ear again.
Also, my battery's dying. I just wanted to say hi to everybody from Disney.
Hi, man.
Going to see the Lego store tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. One day this week.
Get us some
Somebody
non-productive
can tell you what
parts.
they have.
And happy,
Hey, man,
happy early birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey,
See ya.
hey, see ya, man. There's me. I was going to ask him, but he couldn't hear. His mom was ill today. I was going to see how she was doing. So
I think that basically Chris is going to have to stop going out of town because every time he goes out of town, his mom gets unwell.
right, and which is weird. They don't live in the same town, and
Correct.
so
But I mean, it's always weird to have to deal with family health issues when you're literally traveling. You know, that's never a good time.
no. It's
So when I was in graduate school, there was a paper that was published by someone at Emory, and it was trying to explain the dead grandparent phenomenon. How as you get closer to finals week, you have suddenly grandparents die and students have to have excused absence. And they had this chart where they theorized that grandparents were really stressed about their grandchildren's grades, and so as the grandparent approached the finals week, the stress caused them to pass prematurely. Hence the clustering of deaths near in front of the finals week. This was, of course, entirely satirical, but this was an amazing fake paper that all of us grad students were like busting our heads over. We were like, oh, my grandmother died. Can I get an extension? I'm like, you could just have an extension even if you didn't tell me your grandmother died. But, sure.
Or you could start the whole speech from Ferris Bueller. Just roll bones over here and Ed. Oh gosh, what was his name? Oh my gosh, I can't remember. I can't believe I can't remember the line.
Rooney?
Oh, Ed, Mr. Peterson's on line 2.
Yeah.
Ed Rooney, come on.
Ed Rooney.
So that's the way it is in their family.
That's the line you're looking for.
Yeah, that was that line that after you're like, oh, what did he say? And then that actor then is a freak show. So, anyway,
Is that right?
yeah, he had some problems apparently.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah, he got busted for some bad stuff, I believe. So.
Oh.
Well,
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
that isn't so funny now.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of it taints what is one of my favorite movies of all time. But
Well, that's why you should not find anything out about actors you enjoy watching in movies, because as soon as you find out about their personal lives, it ruins everything.
Just avoid all information in this age.
Yep.
Easy to do.
like, what was the Troy McClure rumor about fish they did on that one show of The Simpsons where he had like a thing for fish? It was just mildly hinted through the show and everything. It was very strange.
Very strange.
Oh,
Disturbing in some levels, I'm sure, but still strange.
y'all talk. I'm losing my voice. So
Yeah, I was gonna say you sound like you've been preaching all weekend or something like that.
well, I went to my dad's and hung around a bunch of new people and probably caught a cold while I was down there. So
Good social distancing. Good social.
How was my Piggly Wiggly?
it was great. I actually didn't go, but I rode by it a couple times. So
You were like, hey, Piggly.
what's up,
I'm
man?
just gonna sit here and bask in the moment of Matthew asking Chris how his Piggly Wiggly is.
It's not funny at all.
Backstory for the 5 viewers that don't understand this inside joke. I had a
I
family
don't get it.
reunion.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I had a family reunion in Savannah, and on my way home, I took back roads because I'm trying to travel through all of Georgia's counties. And so I'm driving, and I realize that I am almost Tristan's hometown of Warrenton, Georgia. And so I text him, and I'm like, hey, I'm almost to Warrenton. And then he's like, where are you? And I was like, I just turned left at the Piggly Wiggly. And he goes, I know exactly where you are. So I went right past his hometown Piggly Wiggly. So that's
right.
the inside joke.
Yeah. Now, the thing about that Piggly Wiggly is it was the new store in town because there was an old red and white grocery store across the street from where that Piggly Wiggly was. That's now defunct and out of business. That's where we shopped. And we didn't go to then it was an IGA, and we didn't go to the IGA because our friends ran the red and white. So that's the way it was.
Apparently you didn't buy
Hold
enough
on.
red and
This
white.
just in: Matt saw Chris's Piggly Wiggly.
Yes.
Sorry, it was too easy.
Very much. Thank you very much.
So what does that mean?
Yeah.
What does that
I'll
mean?
turn this into a moment.
I am
Wait.
scandalized that Jeff would go there.
What did you ask, Moto?
What does that mean in Canadian?
The same thing it means
Can,
to
can you
everybody else.
translate? Can you translate?
Is
For the
that
rest of us?
Same it means to
Fahrenheit joke?
everyone else.
Dexter, stop snoring.
Is that what you call your device? Oh, it was like me talking to Alexa or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. When you have large, overweight cats, they snore.
Oh, hey, by the way, it's my dog's birthday today. He is 12 years old today. So
Aw,
Happy
such a young
birthday,
dog.
dog.
we gave him a birthday pork chop. It was great. So
Now he's going to expect pork chops every night this week.
he
Oh
will.
my God, we buy cookies and cakes around here for our dog. So
For when
at the special dog store.
Yeah. My cat turned 18, so I bought a bag of shrimp at Costco, and we chop up like 2 or 3 shrimp in a little bite-sized pieces and give her a treat once a week. She loves shrimp, as it turns out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you made it to 18. We'll get you something.
That's incredible. Wow.
That's awesome.
And here I am tube feeding a 13-year-old. It can happen. It just happens.
Oh yeah, I'm hoping we don't end up there someday.
If you're asking for my cat or my dog, he is half Basset, half something else. So
Half Giddens, half Basset.
that's true. But good to see you, Big Screen Bird. Welcome, Brick Jedi. How are you? I didn't even roll through the thing. Nick was here. Minifig Collector. Minifig Collector asked, anyone collect Mega Constructs or just me? That would be just you.
Just you.
Yeah, we had a bunch of folks in here. I'm sorry, I just ignored the chat. Cosbricks was jump by here. I ignored the chat. Totally ignored the chat. So
That's okay. When you're not here and it's the Dana show, I always ignore it because I'm not used to watching the chat.
I've been making some little customs to sell on my Whatnot later. So I've got this cool robot with a little bit of a rare Bionicle piece there.
Hey, somebody sent me a link to a thing that you can now scan your phone. It'll show you what torso the part goes to.
Really?
Monkey.
What's that called?
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was an actual app or if it was a.
It is. It works great. Brick Monkey. I just heard about it this weekend. I just downloaded and played with it earlier. It works great.
All right, now I
Okay.
have to download it.
You just said you played with your Brick Monkey on my show, and I don't.
Hey, we already.
Yes, I was gonna say it.
They do not.
Wow,
need to be
you guys-
exposed
You
to
go
the
deep
filth.
real fast.
He doesn't monkey around.
Trying to be helpful.
We started off with Nick asking if buttholes was okay, and yeah, so
All right, is it Brick Monkey one word?
I believe so.
It's incredibly helpful.
I'm not sure how to answer now. I don't want to get in trouble again.
Help me
only got 18
correctly
reviews.
identify Chris's Piggly Wiggly.
Oh man.
On that note, guys, I got to jump off here. So it's been fun.
Thanks,
I'll
Tim.
see you, buddy.
I did my job. We're having Nexo night, right? Nexo night day.
Next
February
night, February
14th is next night day.
Woohoo! I'll stay tuned for details. All right, guys.
There'll be a
Thanks,
T-shirt,
guys.
don't worry, and a commemorative brick.
That's right. All right, y'all be good.
Ciao. Oh, that's you know what? That's I keep forgetting to post this. I got this in the mail. I got my Friendship Timber brick for 2022.
Oh, cool.
So, how excited about that?
Oh, I should check my mail. I think I won an actual award for Friendship Timber.
You did, so you should have something.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to go check the mailbox.
I'm imagining Moto's mailbox right now with like 7 days of mail falling out of it because he hasn't checked it.
No, I just didn't check it today. I mean, I check it on the weekend. I've been checking it diligently because of Bricklink orders that I've been pouring in.
Oh, it works.
See?
I mean, do you know? I wish I'd have had this about 4 weeks ago.
If only we knew someone who was a Georgia Tech grad that could have invented this already.
I don't know software. Wow. Oh man,
It's
that's awesome.
That's a game changer, isn't it?
It is actually because yeah, it is. I wish they would do minifig faces though, because holy moly.
Yeah, but if they're doing torsos, faces will be next.
Yeah, no, I get that. We put together an evil wizard guy, and he has the same head almost as Ogle, the bad guy from whatever, except he has little white pupils, whether Ogle does not. And so
the agent guys.
Yep. So, but anyways, watching, I'm going to run a show at 9:30 tonight and sell some figs. So if you want to jump over, you can.
So I mean, are you selling like decent valued figures, or a lot of these just ad hoc whatevers? And I mean,
well,
I don't want you to hold your income spread here, but
well, some of the lightning. I mean, I've had bags of UFO figs and Aquazone figs, and then there's a ton of.
Are you selling all those insectoids and UFO figures I need to come through and pillage?
Yeah, you want to pay for them? You come over on
Yeah,
over.
I've always told you I would pay you for them.
All right, I'll save you a bag. But it's a lot. I mean, literally to lighten the load, because honestly, we've sold 600 plus figures, and it's still here. Can you see? This is just one table full. So
I find it amazing that you
That's why I
have
don't
sold
collect figures.
600 figures.
Yep, it seems weird to me too, but yeah, we have.
And I know that you have hardly scratched a dent. That is amazing.
Yeah, it's like I dumped out a bunch of. I had duplicate CMFs and dumped those out. CMF sounds pretty well, but like I've got a whole bucket of Castle over here that I haven't really gotten into.
Hey, what?
I was gonna say you just piqued Xavier's ears.
Yeah. I mean, look, these are all the skull guys from Nexo, not Nexo Knights,
Ninjago.
but Ninjago, right? So, I mean,
That's not Castle. Get that out of here. How dare
How
you?
do your sale prices compare to what they go for in Bricklink?
it depends. It'll be sometimes right on it for a more rare fig, because there's some Star Wars guys I've dumped. But then, it also depends on your audience. If you have people who battle against each other, if you don't, then you can get hosed. Like a regular Blacktron guy, which I had an extra, he didn't go for very much. But I didn't have anybody really battling for him. It was insulting when a Blacktron 2 guy went for more expensive than a Blacktron 1. I was personally offended and was like,
As well you should be. Yeah, that's just not
crazy.
Why? Why should he be offended?
Because Blacktron 2 sucks.
We need a Blacktron 2 day now. What's your birthday,
I
Fazoo?
was gonna say
Nobody's March the 8th, and you can try it, but nobody's going to join in. Everybody can walk out with a big stupid bee on their chest and frighten humanity.
if it wasn't for the fact that they had that big bee on their chest, all those sets are awesome.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Sets are awesome. So you gotta temper what you're saying that Blacktron 2 sucks. You're just not happy with the torso.
The torso of the kids who in the grade school going to Six Flags, they all have the same shirt on. That's what the B is for Blacktron 2. So, I mean,
that is such a great analogy, by the way.
I wish they made the domes that you have in Blacktron 2. I wish they made the for like that the cockpits are made out of. I wish they made those in yellow so you could remake the Blacktron 2 sets in Blacktron 1 colors.
Yes.
Agreed.
Or if they actually made them in transparent yellow or transparent so you could dye them.
Yeah.
Blacktron 1.
Wait a second.
Blacktron 1.
Oh yeah.
Intimidating. Blacktron 2. Somebody's gone to the park with their mom. All right, so
I like the later one that came out that has the Blacktron 2 looking torso or Blacktron 1 looking torso, but the Blacktron 2 logo is like a badge
of the bad guys from Space Police 3.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
That was a cool callback, in my opinion, that they combined the two.
And then I think even the one of the CMF dudes also has that. He's got the Blacktron 2 logo in the center of its chest, but he's got more deco type stuff and looks pretty cool too.
Yeah, and then there's one where it's got the yellow Sierpinski triangle, the Triforce, on a CMF as well.
Yep, that was the bounty hunter that wasn't too long ago.
Yeah. I love the little callbacks in CMF, like the Wolfpack logo showing up on one and the little stuff. You're like, there is a nerd at LEGO that knows their history, and I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, they know what will make us go ooh and army build. So they know
very much so. Very much so.
All right.
There's more than one nerd at LEGO that knows that.
Yeah.
This is true.
One would assume. One would
hope.
All right, guys, we are at an hour. This has been fun.
No.
I got to go get something warm on my throat because I got to do an auction for a couple hours here in just a minute. So
maybe in honor of your shirt, you should get some melted cheese.
A giant V of melted cheese.
That's right. Some honey. I'll get some honey from the giant V. So thank y'all for hanging out. Be awesome and build awesome, everybody. Always good to hang out with my friends. See y'all later.